Hey boys and girls, this is Lolly, and I am giving you a tutorial on the third grade math standard that is this one, adding and subtracting whole numbers fluently to 1000 using knowledge of place value and properties of operations. So let's go to the first page. First page says, how do we add whole numbers, not fractions, whole numbers to 1000? Over here, you see adding numbers to 1000 may include the need to regroup. When this is necessary, you can follow the same steps each time to make sure you come up with the correct answer. All right, the problem is this, 476 plus 563. Let's come over here and look at the steps that we used to answer this problem. You always, always, always start with the digits in the ones place. 6 plus 3 is 9. You don't need to regroup here because 9 is a one-digit number. Step 2, move to the digits in the tens place. That's going to be 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. That's a two-digit number, so you need to regroup. You're going to put your 3 for your 13 down here under the tens, and you're going to bring your 1 for your 13 up here and put it above the 100s. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. You're out of numbers, so you write the complete 10 down here, and you come up with a total of 1039. All right, next page. There. Okay, so I've got two problems. These two are the very same, and these two are the very same. This is the algorithm method, as is this, and this is the method by which addition has been done for many, many years. The break apart method is a method that is fairly new, and I wanted to show you both of them and also to show you that you come up with the same answer. So first of all, let's look at these two right here. They are both 469 plus 136. Now, in the algorithm, 9 plus 6 is 15, a two-digit number. You're going to put your 5 for your 15 down here under the 9 and the 6. You're going to bring your 1 up here and put it in the tens place. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10, another two-digit number. Put your 0 for your tens, for your 10 down here, and then come up here and put your 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, for a total of 605. Now for the break apart method, you're breaking your numbers up into hundreds, tens, and ones, and then you're going to add it that way. It's a little bit tricky, but hopefully with this example you'll be able to see where we're headed. So 469 is going to break up into 400, 60, and 9. 136 is going to break up into 100, 30, and 6. Now when you come down here, you're going to list your hundreds in this row. 400 plus 100 from the two numbers equals 500. Your tens, which will be 6 and 30, equal 90. Your ones, 9 and 6, you're going to list them here, are going to equal 15. Now when you add this number up, 0, 0, 5 is 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. Put your 0 down here for your 10 and bring your 1 up here. 1 plus 5 is 6. So you came up with the same number each time. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with this number down here as far as algorithm, just putting your regrouping up above as you do the work, and your break apart, breaking it apart into hundreds, tens, and ones, and then adding it back together down here. So just study these, and you can email me if you have any problems, or put a comment down at the bottom. Now, let's go into subtraction, because subtraction with regrouping is a little bit tougher. If you pay attention to this poem, it will help you for your whole entire life. The subtraction poem says, More on top, meaning the bigger number is on the top. No need to stop. More on the floor. The bigger number is not on the top, it's on the floor. Go next door and get 10 more. And of course, if you have to borrow from the hundreds or the thousands or whatever, it would be the same type of procedure there. Numbers the same. 0 is the game. 8 take away 8 will always, always, always equal 0. Okay, now let's come down here to the last, no, that's not the last page, the next to the last page. Here's your typed up example. Okay, how do you subtract whole numbers to 1,000? Subtracting numbers to 1,000 may include the need to regroup. Remember, if the bigger number is on top, you don't need to regroup. If the bigger number is on the floor, you do. When this is necessary, you can follow the same steps each time to make sure you come up with the correct answer, but you must always start with the digits on the top, even if they are smaller than the digits on the bottom. All right, so we've got 823 take away 751. That's an ugly problem. All right, let's look at the steps. Number 1, always start with the number in the ones place. Well, 3 take away 1 is 2. There was no need to regroup because we had the bigger number on top, but we are not so lucky right here. Number 2, you cannot subtract 2 take away 5, so it is necessary to borrow from the 8. You're going to cross out, cross out. 8 goes down 1 to 7. You're going to bring that 1 and put it in front of the 2 to make it 12. 12 take away 5 is 7, and 7 take away 7 is 0. All right, now let's go to the last page, which is more well, let's just get this page straight. More examples. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh. No, that's not it. Aha. All right. Now let's try it. Okay. So I've got it set up the same way. Algorithm, algorithm, break apart, break apart. These two are the same numbers. These two are the same numbers. All right. First one, 469. Actually, I'm not going to do the first one. I'm going to do the second one because the second one is tougher. The first one will be easy for you to look at and understand. So let's do this one. First off the bat, we are in trouble because we cannot say 4 take away 9. So cross out your 4, cross out your 6. Your 6 goes down to 5. Your 4, when you put the 1 that you borrowed from over here in front of your 4, you have 14. 14 take away 9 is 5. Now, we had a 5 up here, but we can't say 5 take away 9. So, cross out your 5, cross out this 5. This 5 in the hundredths place goes down to 4. This 5, you're going to put the 1 in front of it to make 15. So 15 take away 9 is 6. 4 take away 3 is 1, for a total of 165. Now the break apart is going to look crazy scary, but let's just talk through it. And I think you'll understand why the numbers look the way they do. So we wrote it sideways, 564 take away 399. The first thing we do is break the two numbers into hundreds, tens, and ones. 564. 399. Now, we still have to subtract this. This is not pretty like it was for addition, so we're going to make it into this crazy looking subtraction problem. We're going to write the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, but we have to start. Remember, you always start your operation with the number in the ones place. Now, we still can't say 4 take away 9, So I'm going to come over here to the 60. The 60 goes down to 50. Now, it just went down to 5 over here, but what you have to understand is that the 6 in this place really isn't 6. It really is 60. It's just that we broke the number apart over here. We didn't break it apart over here. So 60 goes down to 50. You bring that 10 over here. It's the same thing really as saying 10 plus 4, which is 14. 14 take away 9 is 5. Now, we're still in trouble here. We can't say 50 take away 90. So now watch this and listen carefully. We're going to cross through the 50. We're going to cross through the 500. Now what we are borrowing from the 500 is 100. It didn't look like it over here because it wasn't broken apart. This is where you can see what you're actually doing. So 500 goes down to 400. Now we just borrowed 100 and we're adding it to 50. So 100 plus 50 goes up to 150. But we need that much because we're taking 90 away from it. 150 take away 90 is 60. 400 take away 300 is 100. Now your number is broken apart. You're going to have to put it back together. 100 plus 60 plus 5 is 165. And this right here, I hope you don't ever have to do it, but if you do, it will help you to know what the place value is for the numbers, for the digits rather, in each number, what they mean, how they work together. And I hope this has been helpful for you. See you later.